Okay, now we have gone through pretty much everything. So we have all the cuts down, the movement down. So it's time to look into how to practice free fighting. But to keep it safe, we are going to keep the distance. So if he comes forward, I will be going back. If I go forward, he will go back again. And additionally, we are going to be doing this quite slowly because he is not super experienced yet. We are wearing absolutely no protection. Any hits to hands or face are going to be really bad. So safety first. So you are practicing this in order to learn, not to hurt anybody, okay? So what we are going to do is that one of us will select an attack. So something like 1 strike or 2 strikes. And then the other person will block it and then select an attack from the repertoire what we are going to have. So it could be, for example, up and down or anything like that. And the other person will then try to block that and then counter attack. So we start off with single strikes. So it's 1 parry and 1 strike, to keep it like really simple. So let's see how this goes. So for example, he can start from any position he wants, using any strike he wants. I can start from any position I want. So this is what actually happens in a fight. So I don't know what he's gonna do really, but we are doing it slow, so I have time to react. So he's starting from there. So this was my block, and now this is my counter. And he countered that. So now he is low over there. So he's gonna attack with something, and I will have to deal with that. So now I'm coming here. So that was the back and forth technique I was using. So he's back again there. Now he's attacking again. So I'm here. His turn. It's you again. That was the cross. That was the round cut. That was back and forth from my side. Haha, that was round. So that was cross from my side. It was round. Haha, 2 round cuts. Okay, so let's do it now that I'm gonna be attacking first this time. Ready? So if it happens that you miss the swords, it doesn't matter. This is practice. So the idea is try to contact the other opponent's sword a little bit at least. But if you don't do that for any reason, if you miss, it's not a problem. So we are just practicing here. And what is happening here, you see how the strikes are coming in. So you start to develop a model in your head that if it looks like that, then certain kind of strike is coming in. So this is really important to anticipate what might be coming next. Of course, a good sword fighter will vary the attacks. So even from one position, we can do the round cut, we can do the cross cut, we can do the ribbons, as you remember. So in order to surprise the opponent. But this is how you start learning. So we're gonna do a few more attacks, and then we are finished for today. So, okay. I hope you got the idea. Keep it safe and concentrate. So this is then how you pick up speed later, and of course if you want you can take up protective gear and things like that, but there is some benefit in practicing without any protective gear. And once you have it down, you can start to close the distance a little bit, so that you would be actually hit the other guy if he's not blocking. But it requires that you have good weapon control, so that if he misses for any reason, you can stop your weapon immediately. Otherwise somebody's going to get hurt. So I don't recommend that. This is super dangerous, and but in my understanding this is the way it was traditionally done and taught. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.